Natural life with health is life. Waiting on guests to join. hmm Wonder if let me. Mm, all right, let me check the brightness of the stream. It's bright enough. Right. All right, so yeah, natural life with Althea is live, waiting on guests to join. Thanks for coming. Thumbs up the live. I encourage people to exercise for at least 30 minutes every morning. hmm I should have exercised long ago because Natural Life woke up from long time now. But I was moving around doing some chores. Actually, my body got into the exercising groove already from morning. Thanks for coming. So I will be in this position for half an hour, and it's also a means of exercising. Yeah. So let me invite a few people to the stream. hmm Natural life it is. Oh my word. A moment like this. So, mhm. Some people swear like that. For a moment like this. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment. Let's see if we can do it like this. Some people wait a lifetime. Mm. For a moment like this. Some people wait a lifetime. I'm wearing my son's shirt. Oh my word. Me squeeze up in it. Natural life is life, waiting on guests to join as we go along. Thumbs up the live when you come, if you come. A moment like this, some people wait a lifetime. So it's a rainy day, and you know what natural life with Althea does? Yeah, I'm exercising. I'm not really rocking. I'm doing the moves. Yeah, I'm pushing in, keeping the belly in. Yeah, so it's my form of exercising this morning. Yeah, and this way I will be going on for at least half an hour. Let me start time myself. Yeah, it's 9:30 Jamaican time. So you see me rocking? What the singer say? So we rock so and we dip so. Natural life can have her own fun as she go along without a crowd. You know that? That's right. Let me see if I can call. While waiting on guests to join, man, me call you. So, somebody say, good morning. Hello. Good morning. How are you this morning? Did I wake you from your sleep? You sound tired. All is well? Alright. Go back to sleep. I'm wearing your shirt. I am live. Alright, love you, man. Alright. So I just woke my son from his sleep to tell him that I'm wearing his shirt and it said athletic. Yeah, athletic. Yeah. Try to be an athlete. Alright, so Natural Life with Althea is here, waiting on guests to join. So you can participate in the chat if you feel like. I just went outside to pick some. You know what this is? This is called fence steak. Sylvan's steak is a very, very good herb. Yeah, my grandmother used to give me, my mommy too, used to give me when I have a cold. Yeah, so if you're coughing too much. So I went outside and I picked some of this bush here for tea. Yes, I boiled some, place on my daughter's bedside table because she's down with the flu. She's coughing. Yeah, and I almost couldn't catch it, because the tree growing away from me. I have to climb up and me nearly drop. All right, so this is the Sylvan's steak lesson, and it's very good as well for, even babies can have this herb, mild herb. Yeah, I could have given her some rice bitters as well. But this one works in a way that even if you do not consume anything, and you know that when they have a flu, they do not want to eat. So this one is so relaxing, it's like the mint. So you can go ahead and boil it and have them consuming it. Thumbs up the live as we go along. But the rice bitters is more harsher. You have to eat something in order to consume that herb. So Natural Life with Althea is here, spending some time. With the chat, maybe I may go outside, out on the road, go to the farmland if the rain behave itself, or if not, I will have to stay home and find something to do. I can read a book. I don't have much cleaning to do in the house because cleanable already cleaned from every day. Every day it's a cleaning process. So I'm free. I'm almost free today. Like the bird in the tree. Mm, some people wait a lifetime for moments like these. Some people, yeah, so the belly have to go. And while waiting to see if I will go on the street, I make sure to have my little sweater thing here so I can stay warm out there because it's raining, washing away even people houses, water coming in our room and all them things. That's what's up. So my brother said it's time for us to start preparing land in order to plant the corns. Yeah, him said January, February, March. That's the time for the corns to be planted. So if I go to the farm today, I will identify the area in which to plant the corns because these food prices here on earth, I won't say just Jamaica, let's say everywhere, is booming. It's too much. It's too much. So if we have land space enough, some people who do not have land space are planting in flowering pots. So we have to try and plant. We can't be lazy. Planting is fun. It's very exciting to see the fruits and vegetables and crops that we plant growing. Yeah, it's amazing to see the sourshops on the as me talk about soursop. I have some overripe soursop here. Natural Life is going to have those soursops very, very soon. Juice them and drink them and strengthen up my body, right? That is it. A moment like this. Keep the life going. Some people wait a lifetime. Yeah, I could be standing up and doing my exercising, but me know what I thought myself this morning. Now. You see me a rock? Yeah. So we rock, so. Ah, and we dip so while waiting on guests to join. Me alone not talk today. Now make too much noise in the house. My daughter sick. And she don't want a noise in her ears. Don't Nico. So me say, man daddy with no. I'm not wearing if I go to the farm today, I'm not going to wear any water boot because that stream there must get higher and the water must go in my boot. May I wear one flip flops because a moment like this, some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Natural life is life. Me alone I talk today about farming and exercising. Somebody, good morning, my sister. How are you doing this morning? The boys are up. Ah, um, what really happened? Come back up in a rain, man. That I beat him. No sun. Ask him if he want come a farm today with me. Him have high boots. When they put him on. Morning. How are you this morning? Yeah, cough too? You catch cold since you come? Oh, you sick before you come? And then no, you go outside from you come? You got road? Oh, pure rain. The sun soon come. No worry, you have enough days. We go fishing? Alright, when you're ready to go fishing, you make me know. Me, I got a farm, I can't take you because they cough too much. Tell Maya, tell mommy to boil some rice bitters for you. Afraid of bitters? No, no Cersei, the other one named Rice Bitters. James Money 615, thanks for coming. You hear? Tell your mom if you get some rice bitters for you. I may carry some Sylvan's steak bush too when may I come up. Me pick it already. See Sylvan's steak whenever you cough. Jerome, check the message on your mommy phone. Me text you. Hmm. And do I say? Alright? Alright. What she what she say? Maya, give him something to eat and some rice bitters to soothe the coughing. You have cough medicine at the house? Alright. Me soon come up there. Alright? Alright. Love you, man. Alright. Alright. James Money 615, thanks for coming. Um, Warming up to go on the farm if it's possible. I may have to visit the farm today. I'm here watching the rain and waiting for guests to join as usual. All right. So thumbs up the live as you come along. You can participate in the chat if you feel like. I'm always encouraging people to exercise, especially in the mornings when they wake up. Mhm. Exercise for at least half an hour. Drink water 10 minutes after, and you can have something to eat 25 minutes after. That's my drill. Today is my fruits day. I do not eat food on a day like this, on a Monday. Most of the times, I may snack on a peanut or uh, ripe banana, mango, pineapple. But fruits are not that much nowadays here in Jamaica because we recently had an hurricane. I just went and checked my East Indian mango yesterday. I did a film where I was saying I need to get the mangoes before the birds. Unfortunately, I didn't. I just went and checked on them, and the birds got them before I did. So I lost the chance of having mango as my fruit for today. So I'm going to just have some soursop as soon as my half hour rocking. Yeah, waterfalls. Big up yourself. Big up Miss Davis and her husband, Macy. Yeah, big up my children, Zane, Shalom. My son's birthday is coming up. Yeah, and I have a few friends. Born in January, those who born in January skip around. Yeah, exercise for your month and keep yourself healthy. That is it. No green and blue water over here. Naturalness, natural water from the rain. So, as I say, I encourage farming, I encourage people to exercise. As I'm speaking to the chat right here, I know sometimes some people are in the background while some people may show up. Uh, I appreciate the kind and warm visit, not the sneaky ones, the ones that really are here to support natural life with Althea. And as I learn, I will always export knowledge. I will not keep knowledge for myself. You know, that's what I do over here. James Money 615. Thanks for coming. So James Money 615 says, hey, so I'm just here rocking along, a form of exercising as I go along. I'm tucking in my belly as well. No food. I haven't consumed any food from morning. No water, no tea, nothing. No fruits. As I say, the only fruits I have in the house right now is some sour sops. So I will consume the sour sops and give thanks. And I'm always saying thanks to all that you have done. Yeah, there, Marcus Mace, my daughter's husband, always say, Mommy, you're not shouting me out loud enough, you know. Loud shout out to you, Mace. I appreciate the love that you have granted to us. Yeah. And waterfalls, big up yourself every time. Straight up to the maximum. Thanks to all the people who supports, as I always say, anybody who share food with us, monetary gift with us. We appreciate it as we go along. And there is so much to talk about, man. So many Jamaicans are still in disaster prone area. There isn't a hurricane going on now, but we are having rain, and a lot of people, houses are being provoked by heavy rainfall. Some complaining that houses are being washed away. Water is settling up around their houses. It's impossible for some people to go in their houses. And I am saying I am sorry to be hearing and watching some of those clips of what is going on. But then I see some comments on some of the videos that are out there, to say why the people would make their houses so close to rivers. But we have to understand some houses are not close to rivers and they are going as well. Climate changes, the soil is getting softer during the rain, the heavy rainfall. So everybody is at risk. It's not only the people who live close to rivers are at risk from what is going on right now. Some people reserve their fruit trees in their yards because fruits are so expensive. Everything to eat is expensive now. So some may say they do not want to cut down their trees, and during the storm, the trees blow away, damage the house sometimes, and it's pure chaos going on right now. We have to just pray. But other than the fact that anywhere we live can be a threat to the weather system because Earth is surrounded by water, and especially Jamaica is fully surrounded by Caribbean waters. So we are all, some of us are a little kind of safer than some prior to flooding and hurricane, but not much though. because, as we say, we do not know the intensity of the soil beneath. We do not know. And the more you dig sometimes on some land surface is the more you see water. But I am saying prior to the lands, the houses that are washing away closest to the rivers. In our country here in Jamaica, I need to look up to see if it is mandatory for us when we are making houses to go. Maybe it's mandatory, but let's not go so deep. Let's go to the simplest stage of us making houses here in Jamaica. Here where I live, we call it the rural, the bush area. So a lot of people would want to live here because they want to live in a faster going area like the suburbans, like in the capital of Jamaica, which is Kingston. Most people want to live in cities, Negril, Montego Bay. So we here in Portland, where the boats land, is not a preferable choice to live by most people who want to live the high lives. But if we here in the bushes making houses, especially concrete houses, they may not bother you as the government. And this is the plain truth. And sometimes when we talk on these issues, they do not like it. But what I'm going to say about us building houses here in Jamaica, especially a sturdy house like the one that I am living in right now, the government pray, pray on us. Yes, they send people from the parish council in order. I wish I had some people here that can relate. But since I already started the live, I will go on. Maybe somebody may watch later. So it works like this in my country. If you are almost getting wealthy enough, or you have family members who are trying to help you to build a house, whether it is in the bush like where I am living, the government will send the people from the parish council in order to stop it. Until if you do not have a plan, they are saying that you should go and get a plan. So your house that you are about to build will have to be approved from the parish council. Let me put this phone on charge. So that like yesterday, I wasn't able to charge my phone because water got into it. But thanks to this iPhone here, it's a good device because it alert me to say this is from charging the phone because liquid is being detected in it. So I put it in a pound of rice and I allow it to stay there for a while. Anyhow, rice got down into this hole here. So if we can protect this old space here, or maybe I don't know, maybe this is where the rice would have to go in order for the liquid to be sucked up. So what I did, I put my phone, I always say I export knowledge in a pound of rice for an hour and then it was all good because the phone wasn't taking any charge when it got wet. But it was indicated to me to say the phone is unable to charge because liquid is being detected. And if I continue to keep it on the charger, it will mash up. So thanks to this iPhone and thanks to my daughter, Miss Davis, who bought it for me. Thumbs up, man. So I am saying the parish council people from the government would find you, thanks to the thumbs up, would find you if you are building houses in Jamaica and they will stop it. Yeah, so whether you have the money or not, if you want to continue on building the house, you would have to go to the parish council and find out how you can do a plan and Don't be fooled. Doing a plan is very, very expensive. Ooh, place is getting really, really cold. Ooh, I'll tear up, I'll tear up. It's very, very expensive to draw up a plan. But what they are saying, if you are able to find the money in which to make a house, you can find the money to pay to draw up your plan. And sometimes it's not that way, sometimes you are just trying to take yourself out of the worst stages of living. And that is the reason why you embark on trying to make a house. So you buy some blocks, like you throw a little partner and you buy some blocks, and then when you get a little partner drag and you buy some steel, and hell broke loose when you try to pay the workmen, because you do not must have the money to pay the workman. Sometimes your family member would fit in and try to do the excavation for you, or whatever it is called, and then you go on and you go on and you go on and you go on until you live in somewhere comfortable. And don't be fooled. When that does happen, some people who do not have the money to live in somewhere comfortable like you, them start to hate you and grudge you. And sometimes them talk all type of things where you do to make your house, and they do not know how hard you have to pay government, you have to find man to draw the plan. And say all that to say this. All you have to do is do the right thing as a government and as a person. Because if you are making a house and the government send the parish council to stop your house from making, it is a plus for you. Because there and then, when your house being approved by the parish council, if anything goes wrong with that such house, you can sue them. So sometimes it's best if you go the right route. I have a friend, and this is the fact truth. I have a friend, her house was damaged by a stone that came off a hill, and that stone lodged into her house. And she said, Althea, I'm suing the parish council, because they were the ones who said, sorry, the area was fit enough. And when we were wanting to make the house on our own without a plan, they stopped it. So when the people from the government come to look at the area in which you are making your house, worse if they stop it and you have to go through the right channel by making a plan in which to continue your house, anything. It means anything that goes wrong with your house, the government is responsible for it. And it's the fact true. So when I'm seeing those houses being washed out, those huge, let me exaggerate for a while. So when I'm seeing those huge houses being washed away by heavy rainfall, I'm not saying hurricane, because hurricane is a natural disaster that can impact on any one of us lives once you live in a hurricane prone area. I'm speaking on these houses that the government allows to build near the river coast. And it goes like this, so they can come at me. A lot of us who are making houses, Taylor, bless up my friend, respect. Taylor, I say thanks for coming, man. I'm encouraging people to exercise, and I'm encouraging people to farm. And I'm talking about the natural environment, the things that I see going on in my country. Yes, we speak on comment on other countries as well, but we pastor said them christen them Pitney first. Taylor. Taylor, big up yourself. James Money 615, Waterfalls, my daughter, my son, my nephew, everybody who come to support. There is rules and laws. The Bud Files is there saying morning. Bud Files, thanks for coming. Big up your husband na your house. I am saying, especially a concrete structured house in Jamaica. Every concrete structured house in Jamaica, it doesn't matter who is the government. From you are the government, you have your agency, like the parish council, in which to have those houses structured on concrete land. So if there's a house close to the river and it is washing away, it is the government's business. When you are a government of any country, what you do is govern. So if you cannot handle the heat, you have to stay out of the kitchen. We as taxpayers pay our money in order to have these people who work in the government, in the parish council, eat food. And there is a thing that goes on. Sometimes people are making their houses, and maybe somebody from that area come and they may tip them off for them. Judith B, good morning, Althea the farmer. Yes, I'm trying to get ready to go to the farm if the rain behave itself. Judith, thanks for coming. But I have to elaborate. I have to talk on some things that I see going on in my country. I'm seeing people being distraughted. I'm seeing cows being trying to go to safety. I'm seeing houses being washed away, and I'm seeing shops being washed away, farms being washed away. But I'm elaborating on the houses, the huge houses that are made close to rivers. It's not that it is okay for any such person to build a house near a riverbed in this country. I don't know about other country, but here in Jamaica, I know that when you are making a concrete house in the bushes where I live here, the government find you. So how comes the government cannot find you at the riverbeds when you are making your houses in the riverbeds? So the people are saying that the government should come and help the people, and they are saying, some people are saying everything them call on government. Why are they calling on government? And it's them, Bill, sorry, Auntie Bev. Talk quickly. Somebody is still coming over. All right, let me call you back because I'm on a live stream, but I wanted to hear from you really. Yes, Auntie, no problem. All right. So, gardening mindfully, you were on my mind. Good morning. Doing my 39 minutes now on a streak from January. So, here is gardening mindfully. I love that. Saying that she is doing her exercise, and this is what I. Sorry about the call, man. I really had to take that call. Gardening Mindfully, Judith B is here, the Bud File, Taylor Acid, James Money 615, and there are some people around the back there. You know, some people have to work, so they cannot chat up in the chat and type up in the chat. So I appreciate your presence in the background, thumbs up the live. Gardening Mindfully, you were on my mind this morning. I wanted to visit to see what you were doing. And then, I said after the stream, I will. So I'm trying to stay warm because it's raining. Yeah, I'm exercising. Just like I'm sitting here, yeah, I'm going to be doing some more robust exercising as we go along, ride it like a bike. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we do not have to run and kill up ourselves while exercise. We can just warm up ourselves. So gardening mindfully does our exercises in the morning. But I had to talk on this matter to say that when people are making houses in the bushes, anywhere in the bushes, the government would send the people from the council to, in which to stop the houses from being made, and you have to go through the right channel. Some people try to hide when making the houses, but do not hide. Try to find the money to do the plan, because doing the plan is like you're insuring your car, you know. It's almost like insuring your car. So you can have your claims to say, I did a plan. The people from the parish council said it's okay for me to build here. And if the people if the people from the parish council know of you making a concrete structured house in Jamaica and allow you to go ahead and do it without a plan, that's not right. And it still comes back down to the government, because the government should be on the floor at all times making sure that these things goes correctly. So the people who make houses near to the river coast, they are naive, they were not thinking, and this is the reason why we have laws and rules governing a country. So you cannot say you're going to make some get away with it and you're going to make some pay. So you are not fair. It's not a fair deal. And this is where it will come right back to you when you are not fair. You have to be honest. You have to be grounded. You have to be rooted in the right things, right? So you have to make sure that if you're gonna send me to do a plan, you send everybody else and get it right. This is the way you do your census. This is the way you do your survey. Nobody not getting away with it. You understand? It's just like they said, make sure your car is being licensed and insured, and they tell you the rules and regulation that goes within licensing a car or a truck or a van, vehicles per se. So when anything happen, you come out with your paperwork to say, this is my paperwork on my vehicle. So you can make claim. And my friend, the stone rolled from the hill. They said that stone cannot move because she was trying to make her house and the parish council stopped it. She wanted to go in the back door deal. Happily, she didn't, because there was a stone above the house. The parish council approved it to say that the stone will not move. It's grounded. And the stone rolled off the hill, lodged into her house up until this day. Guys, I'm going to try to get a video of that stone that lodged into my friend's house. It's a distance from where I'm living, but if I put the effort, because this is natural life. And she's suing the government. And she's going to get money for it because the house was approved. And if it was insured, it would be much better. So sometimes we have to spend our money for our own good. Like I'm trying to go to the farm as soon as I end this life, because I want to assess, more, do more assessing on the farm. My brother said it's time for us to plant corn, because corn can be planted in January, February, right through to March. So we are preparing. We want to prepare the land because these things are too expensive. The foods, the corn, the cocoa, the dasheen, the yam. They are too expensive out there. So we have to plant our own food. Food security is the best security. Food and housing. You have to secure where you live. So the people in the river courses that are being washed away, the houses that are washing away, yes, government, it's your responsibility. Because when they were building those huge houses there, you should have sent your people from the parish council to assess it and say no. No. People, we have a saying that two head better than one, don't it? So when the government come in and you come in, and even three head or four more heads come in, then all them head they had up, and it must be a better head. So sometimes we may do things without thinking. People will say from them born, they never see water walk. Yes, so water can walk anywhere. And yes, I'm blaming the people who make the houses there, but I'm blaming the governance of the country as well. Because there is when the government should step in with their people from the parish council to say full stop. So when the people are out there bawling, say, then don't say any government to come drop the bowlers and try to ease and do the grinds. It is your responsibility. It is your responsibility as a government, as a nation, to help to protect the people. There's so much going on now, and there's so much point we can touch on about what is going on in our country. It's late. It's late. It's late for most things that are going on. And I'm happy that I chose this part where I can plant, plant up the place, make sure I secure my own foods on the farmland. In my kitchen, I have yam, I have cocoa, I have the foods that I want to eat. The foods from the farmlands are the best foods ever. What I notice when I consume foods from my farmlands, I am not bloating. Like, yeah, my belly is being relaxed, my stomach is being relaxed. So when I go out there and I dig the yam and I cook with my rainwater here, and the water from the rain is good as well. It doesn't go through any pipeline for them to treat it with any chemical like bleach, chlorine. How can somebody consume chlorine though? So the fact that the rain is falling, I did a video to show you I'm harvesting the water around the house, and it's not doing any damage. When I collect the water, it's raining so hard. I can put a drum outside there in the open element, or I can wait until the zinc wash off and I can harvest the water, and I take it inside the house in the water bottles, so you can put the drum out in the pure element based upon where you are living. If you are living in a area like me in the bushes, it's best to harvest the rainwater. And if you look up the benefit of rainwater, you will see that it have a lot of health benefits. So some things that are going on with our bodies, the rainwater may be able to help when we consume it. I sure hope that boiling the water doesn't take away the health benefit, because what I am seeing now going on, they are saying that the more you cook the food, or when you heat the food, it should not go under too much pressure from the fire should not be high. I'm seeing all type of things. I don't know what to believe. So I read something the other day that says even the coconut milk, we can try it. It's not good. if it reaches it. So I'm going my head is spinning on these things. So it says that the coconut milk is not good. Sorry, if it reaches it. Hello, dear friend. How are you? Naran, thanks for coming. Long time no see. You're always funny in your clips, though. Thanks for coming, man. You know, we keep going, man. We keep exercising and we keep eating from the farm. So what I notice with me when I exercise and do the drill correctly, so I exercise in the morning whether I'm live or not. So when I wake up, I start exercising because what they say is that when you sleep, your body almost sleep. All right. Yes, Nara Ann. Thanks for coming. Narahan, where is your country? Are you in India? If you don't mind, you can tell the chat. So the good book says when you sleep, your bloodstream actually sleeps with you. A lot of people do not like to sleep for long because they know these things. So I am from India. Thanks for coming. How is the weather? Life with Tasharia. Hello, hello, hello. So here we have Life with Tasharia who exercises constantly. We have the Bud File. Taylor Acid came to visit. Judith B. Waterfall, gardening mindfully. I think some of my families may be there as we go along. So Life with Tasharia, I encourage exercising. The Oh my word, the Nota. Happy New Year, Althea. It's snowing in Middlesbrough, England. I know you are in England. I haven't seen you for a while. So the Nota channel come to visit. Yes, I heard it's snowing in England. So we are here, man, and we speak on exercising. Nota channel, big up yourself. Life with Tashari. Narahan, there is a Nota channel. He's been on YT Street for a very, very long time. All right, so I encourage you. I believe in my mind that exercising can help your health, your organs physically. Yeah, I think that if you are sick and you practice exercising, I think you may be able to get better with good eating and good exercising. And I will continue to speak on myself, what I'm experiencing from waking up in the morning and exercising. Yeah, I'm wearing my son shirt. His birthday is coming up on the 8th of January. Those who born on January skip around and sentimental attached. Yeah, I just feel like wearing my son shirt. This was the time that when I was going to have him, this was like 4 days before I delivered him. One son, big leave. Big up yourself. So his birthday will be on the 8th. I think that's Thursday, January 8th. And I also have a cousin, Glennis Chambers. Glennis, big up yourself anyway you're there, who was born on that date. And I also have a very, very nice, sweet, clean friend, Andrea Harris, her daughter, Tashel, is the 8th of January as well. So I have a lot of January 8th people in my corner to say happy birthday to. Shared like. All right, so not a channel. Share and like up the stream, which I appreciate very much so. I do. So Nota, sorry about the snow. Is it as bad as in New York and some America areas? because I tell you, those snow that I see in Maryland, New York, and those other country, I'm not saying that I may not go to where it snow at some point in my life, but I will tell the world that it have to snow here for me to go where it snow because I can't deal with cold. I can't deal with a cold area, and I think snow is ice. I don't know. I haven't touched or seen snow naturally, but what I'm seeing out there, those people are lucky to can be able to be playing in the snow. Okay, it's not too bad. All right. I heard of a snowstorm in Texas a few years ago. Greetings, everyone. Happy Monday, said Life with Tasharia. Am I pronouncing your name right? Or it's Tasharia? It's a nice name. I have a cousin by the name of Tashay. That's a very nice name. Narahan said, good health is above wealth. All right. You're very cold. Oh, I can't deal with the cold, man. I am from India, dear friend. Yes, I learned. Some places I may never go, so I have to watch you out there to see your lifestyle in your country. Thanks to YT. So you could show us more. Narahan, you could show us more in your films. You know, I'm going to be coming to you. I want to see more about India. Hello, Tasharia. What's your favorite food in India? Cause we plant, and you can share if you plant and what are your most productive plants over there in India. I work out every day, punch bag and walking. So you punch the bags. So the Nutter channel say he punches the bag. I'm going to be doing some punches too, Yeah, and ride it like a bike. Yeah. And it feels good. Yeah. Hello, Narahan, said the Nutter channel. Yeah. So it feels good. It's raining outside, so I am not sure if I will be able to go to the farm. So this minute it rains, and next minute it stops, and this minute it rains, and next minute it stops. And this is the reason why we should take heed. Make a while the sun shines. Make a while the sun shines. I put videos on my channel. Yes, we see them sometimes. We need to be more abreast with them. We're not getting any notification, and that's the reason why we write down content creator's name. But I will remember you to go search for you. I haven't seen any notification from your channel for a long while. Let me log in your channel back on my phone. This is a new phone. All right. So let me see what. So everybody's crying about not seeing notification. Everybody's crying about not seeing notification. I do not worry. I have a book. I can just go see what you guys do. The last video you posted was a month ago. The last live you did was 3 weeks ago. It doesn't show us how quick you posted the shorts, but you are here, man. You are here. And we have to be careful with our channel and always post if it's even if you're not so we have libertarian mindset. Hi Nota. It's Mate. Liber eh, Sometime the name then so big and long, but we still should try to pronounce them. Libertarian. libertarian. I want to call this name libertarian mindset. Rayan. So natural life with Althea is here, and I appreciate the visit. Terrian. Terrian. Yeah, I have a friend by the name of Terrian. Libertarian mindset. Thanks for coming, man. You know, we have to try. That's how they taught us to break words up in syllables in order to learn to read. Let me take a look. All right, so libertarian, minded, minded. 449 subscribers, and we can take you from there. All right. So I'm seeing what's going on right so. Let me share you out to my daughter so that you can get a sub. Yay! All right, Olivia, you can see what libertarian minded is not mindset. You know, we always have a mindset in our mind. So I shared you out so that my daughter can see you and see what you do. She's very supportive of people who doesn't support me, and worse, if you support me, she support you even more. So I see that you need to keep going. So I shared you out so you will get a new connection soon. So we have the Nutter channel, and it's not easy for us as content creators to see everybody so quickly. But once we bear in mind, take the notes, what you can do is take the notes of the people you see here, especially the people in blue, and you can see what they do. And as we go along, we need some real content creators out here who are providing contents in which to make people laugh. Or, you know, this morning I saw a clip. I had to share it with some friends. You know, I may not be able to share it on my channel because what YT need is for you to be producing contents on your own, not providing people's content. And if you are going to provide people's content, you have to be careful. They can charge you for it, or something can go wrong with your channel. So what I advise is for people to provide content, providing information. So if you post something, even the people who exercising on their channels are a huge motivation. People who brings history. Each time I see something on farming or fishing, I always click. So my heart goes to the contents that are provided, teaching us how to bake, teaching us how to cook, teaching us how to fish, teaching us how to farm, encourage us to exercise, and encouraging good health per se. So natural life is here, and I'm always speaking on exercising, farming, life in the country, things that goes on around us. No man is an island, no man stand alone. People need knowledge, people need to learn. And the more we live, the more we learn. A lot of people try to bake, they do not eat eggs. We have to learn what we can do other than using eggs to bake. Some people just do not bake because they do not know the ingredients in which to have the the the, the mixtures lift up. And I'm always telling people as we go along when I'm speaking, sometimes I'm not even speaking on that topic, but I remember to give the word to say, well, you can use the beer to replace the egg in baking. I learned on a channel this week that I was browsing through, when I was browsing through the internet, YT, it was still thumbs up to YT, that the sea mosh is a good thing to use in baking other than eggs as well. I wanted to bake a bread yesterday, and I was searching my cupboard for my sea moss because I learned something, so I wanted to try it. And I didn't have a beer in the house, and the shops were it was raining outside as well. But I wanted to do some baking, and I searched for the sea moss. Then I remember before the hurricane, I boiled everything and stored in the fridge, and then the light went out, and most of the things were coming to a spoil after the hurricane, so I threw them out. So I have to go, and I was saying that if I get to go on the road, if it's not raining, I will have to get some sea moss because I would like to try to use it in the baking. So because the rain have us mainly marooned inside the house, we have to think of things to do in order to not get bored. Because right now it's raining outside, and there's not much that we can do in the rain, right? I don't know if you are seeing me. Yeah, this is me trying to always do like this, keep the belly in. I didn't eat from morning. When I'm finished, I will have a glass of water 10 minutes after I'm done here, and then I'm going to eat a soursop because you know what they said about the soursop make you look young and fresh. Yeah, so even if it's small and tiny, some people like to go in the market or on the street side because they are street side sellers as well, and they want the biggest things. And I do not understand this time now. Some of the things are not big because we're just coming out of an hurricane. So the fruits have been battered, the farmlands have been battered, so the produce are not so big like our heads. So we have to take our times with the sellers, with the farmers who are still out there trying to get the foods in. We cannot feel up. Like Louis Bennett say, everybody come feel up. Say me, you cannot go out there and feel up the people things in the market and saying that these too small. If it's a small plantain, it have the same benefit. If it's a small soursop, it have the same benefit. If it's a small coconut, it have the same benefit. And most of us just cut the coconuts up and blend them. So what about crying about small things? We have to be appreciative and take what we get for buy because we're still lucky because there could be none. So sometimes the people see the small soursops, them drive past them, they need a bigger one. If it's one and it's weigh 1 pound, two of them can weigh 1 pound, or three of them, or even five of them. All you have to do is just pick them, eat them or pick them, clean them up and juice them. You will get the same health benefit. So we need the people. A lot of sellers are having this problem. And for the people out there who are putting these high prices on the foods in the market, in the farmers market, it is wrong also. And I am not even too worried. But there are some people who do not grasp this concept of life to say that some of those foods that they are selling is decoration. They are so expensive, but a lot of us, even us as content creator, like to fix up the food and decorate it with the cabbage and the carrot. And some of those cabbage and some of those carrots are just decoration. Them do not have no health benefit to us. And it is the truth. It is the truth. And sometimes we have to dig into these things to find out what fruits and what vegetables are genetically modified, because that is what is happening to us. And we are using these things to boast, to say we have carrot. My scariest thing is to buy carrot outside, because what I am trying to do really, I am trying to get the seeds from Jesus Christ's time. So don't be fooled. If you cannot afford the carrots that they are selling so expensive, do not force it because most of them already not good. Find something that is not that expensive and consume it that is good for our health. We have the almonds, wasting. Some of us are so lazy. We're not going to the, most of the times, if you go to the beach, the seaside, you will see the almonds because they wash to the shore. They have a protective coat. I know of a young man who always passed my gate. The other day he was passing, and I said to him, I will not call any name. You going to seaside to pound almond now? Him say, I'll tell you, oh, you know, sir, almond me I go pound. But in my mind, I know him have sense. Him know good food. So he knows that the almond is good for the body. Sometimes I'm sitting here in my house and there's a spirit that says, Althea, you gotta go to the seaside now. Go pound some almond. Sit and pound some almond. Some of us not living no lives. With their hunting for money, 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 money. What we need to do, stop and hunt for our health. Go get some almond. Or almond, we call it almond here. Almond, go get some almond. Sometimes we cannot afford to buy it, but they are sitting under the trees. Almond have vitamin D, in which most of the things that we are running to get doesn't have. So it's there free. While we running down the expensive food and bawling and quarreling with the farmers who are out there selling, we don't have to buy them. There are herbs, there are fruits that give the same benefit of them. But sometimes we love too much pretty, pretty. We love too much pretty, pretty. Spend some times with the kids. Go down to the seashore, pound it, or wherever the almond comes out. If you feel like the goats and the cows and the crabs walk over them, you can get some water, wash them off, and pound them and just eat them. I have a friend who does the almond milk, like this size bottle, like a rum bottle, Jamaica white rum size bottle, regular size. It's $5,000. $5,000 for the natural almond milk. Those almond milk that they have us feeding on in the supermarket, I do not trust them. Even though I read something that said them safe, but I don't trust them. I'm always going to be trusting the natural foods found around on the farm or in the garden. Those are the foods that I will put my trust and mouth to. I am not like the way I'm looking because it just happened. I work on myself. I take my rest, even if I don't come on the live exercising. If I'm sweeping the floor, I'm exercising. If I'm cooking, I'm moving up. I try to stay away from fatty foods, meats. I know the benefit of some herbs, I consume them. I stress on them. On my channel, I stress on the rice bitters, the vervain, the mint, the sarsaparilla, etc. That's the drill. It doesn't happen overnight, it happens with hard work. And I can tell anybody that natural foods does not bloat you up. Natural foods allows you, if you want to lose weight, it allows you to lose weight. If you pack your kitchen with breads and biscuits and burgers and buns and things found in the supermarket, if you pack your kitchens with those foods, it's okay because you can pack your kitchen with those foods and guests come over and they help consume some. But if you pack your kitchens with those foods for you, it's very, very wrong. It's best if you go in your kitchen and there's little bit of food, like even a piece of yam and two cocoa and some food from the farm, and you can make a pot and eat and satisfy. That's what you need. If you go and pack your fridge with Pepsi and all type of juice and bulla and bun and bread, you're gonna get fat. You're gonna get fat and you're not going to look good like you would want to look. So you would have to work on that. I have been there. Not fat, but I've seen where every time, because I know that food is in the kitchen. And I was saying to a friend and family member as we go along a few days ago. As a parent, when you have children and the children food are packed in the kitchen, you would tend to want to eat some. You will tend to want to eat some them juice, them Kisco, them icicle, them ice cream. But you have to control that. And the parents were saying, true. Because my daughter, she said, my daughter even alerted me to say, Mommy, you do not buy them for yourself. But when I buy them, when they are here, you eat them. And it's true, we may be tempted, but you have to try. Things that the children can endure, foods that the kids can endure, we may not be able to endure those foods. If we consume as adults milk product every day, we may get sick. How comes the babies are able to digest it and feed on milk right up to 6 months? If we wake up as adults and keep consuming milk for 6 months, we will get sick. So there is something about some people's bodies that are so different from ours. The babies are born that way to endure the consuming of milk constantly until 6 months. They start to eat from the food pot. But we as adults need to do better. We wean. We are wean. So what we need to do is go out and get the milk that comes from the plants. Yeah, we need the milkweed. If we need milk as adult, we need like the milkweed, the almond milk, the real almond milk. And if you're not going to consume the almond milk, if your body can handle it, eat the almond. Just chew and swallow. Get it in your porridge. If you cannot afford or if you don't have time to go, I want to big up Slumdog even though I not see him here so. Yeah man, big up Slumdog every time and Kevin Jones. We have to do. Judith say, I can't drink my coffee without milk. Whenever I don't, my head hurts. Judith, I'm going to read what you said again. Judith said, I can't drink my coffee without milk. Whenever I don't, my head hurts. All right, so Judith, nobody wants a headache. So if what I would advise you to do, you said Judith, because I'm going to read that comment again. I want to help you here. and it's a reason why you make this comment. Judith B says, I can't drink my coffee without milk. Whenever I don't, my head hurt. So, Judith, my question is, do you have an headache constantly? Or if is it that only when you drink the coffee without milk your head hurt? I'm waiting on answer, because I'm seeing something here. I'm going to read the message, the text again. I can't drink my coffee without milk. Last night I was watching an interview with a well-known Jamaican who is responsible for a area. I'm not going to get into it so deep, but I'm going to tell you what transpired based upon what Judith said here. I can't drink my coffee without milk. Only when I don't have headaches. Okay, so you don't have headaches. So that is a clap clap. But when you drink the coffee without milk, your head hurt you. Judith, you know what is happening? I am going to tell you the honest truth that I think is happening to your body. I think your body is getting so used to this coffee and this milk, and it is telling you that me want the milk in my coffee. So the thing that you need to do, just you don't have to do what I said. The thing, since you do not have a headache and you do not have to drink the milk to help with the headache and you do not have to drink the coffee with the headache, it is sending you signal to say stop both of them. Give both of them a break. Give the milk a break. I know you may. Yeah, but it's sending too much signal to your brain. It's at war with you. The milk and the coffee is at war with you. But you are not at war with yourself. Because if your head, you do not have a headache regular, and it's only when these two clients come to clash, you're gonna you may or may. So what about the day when you may cannot afford milk? That means you cannot drink coffee because it's gonna damage your brain. So I think your clients there, the coffee and the milk, are out of order. Yeah. Yeah, they are out of order. That's the word. Very out of order. Mm. So why can't you drink the coffee without the milk, without your body telling you that my head ever hurt me right now? No. Put in the milk in there. Put in the milk in there. They are at war with your system. Judith, you know me love you. Anyway, Judith, you see the video with the cow in my ground? So last night I was watching a clip. Last night I was watching a clip. And so Judith said she love her coffee. But you and it will work out something. Only when I don't have headache, which is a good thing. Judith said when I drink it, the headache go away without knowing. I used to have headaches, you see, and a nurse told me that I used to have sleepless headaches. And a nurse told me to chew on Cetamal, pain and fever, at nights before I go to sleep. And I chew on Cetamal, pain and fever for 1 year. 1 year. And then I got a vision to say, if you need help, you'd have to drink the vervain. So I boiled the vervain and put it at my bedside at night, and I drank a cup without sugar, and this is where I'm at. Never chew on a cetamol from that time until now. So the headache gone. So if you have a headache, it's the headache is a signal to say that something is wrong. It's either the blood pressure or we are thinking too much or maybe the the chemicals that we are using in our hair. If you notice, I cannot use the cream to cream my hair, so I may braid, but I normally like to do the braids myself. If my cousin Diane, all the way in St. Thomas, doesn't braid it for me because some of them braid it too tight and it affects my brain. So your brain is supposed to be protected at all time and at all costs. If I am having a headache, I may tip a little alcohol, but not no herbs. No herbs, not going to no type of chemicals not going to go in my head. And the headache, the nutmeg is also good for the headache. But the first thing when we are having an headache, we should speak to the doctor. Let the doctor give us a referral to do a scan. Sometimes the scan may be expensive, but we can talk to our family members, show them the position at where we are at. So the headache, the first stage of the headache is to speak to a doctor because some people have clots in their brain and that may I never see what you do with the cow. You just start to dig your yam and didn't give me any. The cow was oh the cow got away because the cow dragged my hand. Even when I woke up in the morning, this hand was hurting me and I got my Guinean weed and rum, my herbs and rub it and it gone. So the cows got away. I went and see the owner, and the owner went in search for it. But it would be best if I had gotten help in which to tie the cow. Guys, you can watch the film. So the owner wouldn't be in that problem in order to find back the cow because cows will stray. So when I told the owner of the farm of the cow what transpired. He said, "Where did you catch it for me? You tied it," and he was, not feeling good to know that we didn't catch it too tight because it really got away. They had tied it on some grass, but the cow is very strong. And the owner was telling me that that cow is a calf, not a cow, is a calf. So if that come out to be a cow, me have to run from that. Very, very heavy. A lot of meat in it. So the signs of an headache, thanks for the thumbs up. Narahan, okay, good night, sweet dreams. Take care, dear friend. I will see you soon. Narahan. So the signs of Narahan. All right, okay. All right, Nara. So when I started to have those drastic headaches, I spoke to my doctor. The doctor was saying that it's because of the high blood pressure that causes the headache, but I didn't want to leave it there. I want to know. Classic is there, natural life. You did say, learn to finish one statement before you start another. You can read the comment after. All right, Judith. All right, so we were talking on the headache. You should get a whip for me, Judith. So what I did, I speak to my doctor about the headache. Thanks for coming, Classic. And the doctor said I will be wasting my money if I did a brain scan. I said, let me waste it to know what's happening. So he gave me the referral and I called the number on the referral for the brain scan place here in Jamaica and they gave me an appointment and they told me how much money it will cost. All right, I'm all right, Judith. I know. Okay, but I really have to take this call. Yes, sir. Where are you now? Obey. All right, come get me at home. All right, yeah. So there's somebody coming. Judith, you have to keep watching. We will end this conversation. We will do this conversation again. I'm going to the farm. I'm going to make some clips, so look out. Somebody's coming to get me. So I have to go as soon as I hear the honking of the horn. So with the headache thing now, Judith, even though the doctor told me that I didn't have a, I may not have a brain condition that causes the headache, but I wanted to know. Classic. So I spent my money because the headache was coming on too hard and it was going on for too long. So the doctor said it was because of the high blood pressure why the head hurts. But I didn't want to take it that way. I want to know. So I paid the money. All right. So I paid the money and I did the brain scan. When I was going to do the brain scan, thanks to the nurse there who assisted me to take the jewelry out, take the chain off of my neck, take off the ring because it can hurt you. So if you are going in to do the brain scan, make sure some nurses and some doctors, they want to get it done, they don't even remember. And then you can end up die under that machine. So you have to make sure when you are leaving out of your house, follow the drill. Take all the if you're wearing a belt, take it off. A shoe, well, they will help you, but help yourself before you go. So they are going to put you under that machine and check on the brain, give you the result to take back to your doctor. You should not pull it. It's not your business to pull it. It's you and your doctor who gave you the referral. Then you will know if you have any blood clot or anything going on in your brain. And the news that will come that may help you to understand to say, yes, nothing isn't wrong. Thanks for the love. Nothing isn't wrong with my brain. You cannot know that unless you do a brain scan. Some of them may be expensive. Some places, I don't know, maybe you will get a little ease of the prices, but the brain scan is a must prior to an headache. And this is the reason why I'm so happy when the doctor read the the result and said, Althea, your brain is perfect. It's the blood pressure. So that was true what the doctor was saying. So we started to treat the pressure, and then no, the medication was too expensive. It was like 5,000 every 5 days, and I realized that gonna broke me. Have me broke, dry broke. So I started to look into herbs, and I started getting dreams, and this is when I was becoming when I became real natural life. So I work with my body, with nature. Natural life it is. So I'm in tune with the herbs. I keep away from salty foods, spicy foods, and all that. And here I am. I do not have to worry about pressure, high blood pressure anymore because I am taking care of myself. If you notice, I even go to the coffee fields, I reap coffee beans, I do not drink it because I think it's too strong for my pressure, my brain. So I do not consume coffee. I do not consume Cersei, even though you have some people who can manage to drink those things. If I drink those things, my pressure goes up. So I do not consume them. I eat yam, banana, plantain, cocoa, dasheen, and I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed. If somebody hat up my head, say something. Also, the exercise, that is it. Yeah, man. And you do not have to be running all over the place, and it's not that is not exercising. Even the Bible said to make haste with the foot is sin. Don't run. Leave that for the athletes who train, who they boost up to do so. You can do a little jogging, but don't overdo it. We lost a friend the other day, almost family, because she went out exercising. I heard, and when she was finished, she didn't like how she was feeling. They rushed her to the hospital. She died. Do simple exercise. There's a lady that I saw on YouTube. She said she's 102, and they were asking her why do she thinks she got to this far. She said she go like so. This is how she said she go. Yeah, she said she go like so. That's all she does every morning. And eat what your handmiddle holds. Eat what your handmiddle holds. The amount of food that your handmiddle holds, and eat when you feel hungry. Yes, exercise is very good for your health. Some little thing came to my ears the other day, and you know what it says? It says exercise can cause you to not be sick, like some disease that we have in our body. The exercise can get rid of it. I don't know what at me here. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not true, but I want to believe. I want to believe. You know, I was going through hell few years ago, and my stomach burn, burn. Judith say, I dream about looking some Sarasi last night, and while drawing it, I fell to the ground. There's a man here in my neighborhood. If him walk through the Sarasi field, him a running belly. So herbs, and this is why Jamaica so nice with the people, and most of the people are so healthy because we have the herbs blowing through our pores. The man don't drink the Sarasi, as you talk about Sarasi, the man just walk through the field and the Cersei. Sometimes I'm looking after the rice bitters and I'm tasting it down inside of me. I'm just preparing them for market. There's so much things we can learn from our bodies. Or when our body speaks to us, listen. Listen. When our body speaks to us, listen. And the reason why I am here right now and I'm talking to you is because I listen to my body. I'm a very stubborn. Because when the doctor say, Althea, you're gonna waste your money, me say, make me waste it to know the truth. Let me waste it. And I don't think I wasted my money. I have learned that my brain is in tip-top shape. And if I didn't do the brain scan, I would be worried about these headaches. I have a family member who died because she had blood clots in her brain. She fell sick one night and her son run to get me to carry her to the hospital. I was so not wake, so I had somebody to drive the car. Yes! sorry, 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 sorry. I'm coming, I'm getting my bag. Okay. Guys, you know what? So true. Better to be safe than sorry. That is it. So what is happening, my wonderful people? Classic Judith, I hope to meet you someday. When you come to Jamaica, come right here to visit me. Somebody come to assess the farm for me. So this would mean that by them assessing the farm, do not move. I want to tell you because you are always with me. I can get some help. I can get some fertilizer. I can get some chemical in you to spray the grass. So let's go. Let's grab my umbrella. Do not move. Let's grab my bag. Guys, we can't find the bag. Oh, the bag, you're right. It's fine now. So, guys, look at me. Me work with a bag here now. Because me may go on the road. So me make sure me have my ID, because if I'm going to get something from the farm, I would have to, for the farm today, I would have to have my ID. Let me make sure. This is my farmer's ID. See how me ugly on it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is my driver's license. This is what they use. I can use to identify. So I may get a voucher and maybe the voucher would be about 20,000 Jamaica dollar. Maybe me no know, or 10,000, or 6,000, or 5,000. But pray for me so that I can get the real help today. So I have to go. I'm very sorry. I have to. Oh, classic, Judith. Guys, I have to go. This is. Oh, my daughter says she's at work. This is a lucky day for me. It's raining. But let me grab the umbrella. Yeah. I'm going to be carrying these sneakers because we're just going to look. All right, bye for now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go get it done. Waterfalls, big up yourself every time. Pray that I will be lucky today to get a voucher. If I get the voucher, I will be showing you what I do with it in a shorts, right? Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. This was nice being